So, what we will do next is an experiment with yeast. For this, we will need a small amount of sugar and also yeast and a small container with warm water. Uh, what we will need to do first is to mix all these ingredients in the small container, and then what we want as a result is to see how it ferments over time.
Hi, good morning. My name is Arturo Vasquez, and I'm going to explain the experiment of the balloon. First, for the experiment below, we will need the same materials as the last experiment, except that we will need to add a balloon. In the experiment, we will place the balloon in the opening of the bottle, creating an arctic seal. After that, we will wait for a few minutes to see what happens. And the purpose of this experiment is to demonstrate the production of CO2 in cellular respiration.
Hello, my name is Luis Medina and I will be explaining what occurred during the videos. So in the first video, as you can see, we are applying the products inside of the bottle to make the chemical reaction take place. Then we place the globe over it. Then in the second video, we place a time lapse in which you can see how carbon dioxide is produced and it generates this bubble, like the bubbles start to go up because of the CO2 and the balloon starts to inflate. That's basically what happened in the experiment. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Paula, and this is the reflection of the first experiment. So we already know that the photosynthesis is the process in which plants absorb sunlight and transform it into energy and convert water, carbon dioxide, and glucose and oxygen. So in the first experiment, the lamp is acting as the sun and the algae is in the water, so it has already captured CO2. And finally, the presence of bubbles represents the release of oxygen in the atmosphere. So yeah, that basically shows how photosynthesis is present in the first experiment. Hi, my name is Paula, and I'm going to talk about experiment number 2. Basically, the cellular respiration is a process by which cells derive from energy from the glucose. Living organisms obtain the energy into the form of ATP. This experiment is an example of fermentation having similar process that connect the production of ATP and the conversion of glucose in the use of energy. The relationship between these two is fundamental to see how humans obtain energy from different conditions.